The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnnie Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. You going to put the volume down on that or not?
Just did.
As always, you already clearly have heard by the echo. I'm joined by Messy Mike.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
It's a tough day.
Yeah, I feel like it was a tough day for you. Your knee?
The knee hurt.
Yeah.
You know, day after the holiday, a lot of mail.
Big mail.
So,
big mail day.
Oh, crazy. But whatever, we got through it as always. Somehow, some way, it's done.
Behind you.
That's it. And I'm here.
And it's a short week.
And it technically, well, I still got a 5-day work week.
Yeah, but it's shorter.
It beats a 6-day work week.
Yes, it does.
So what's going on?
Nothing much. We have a good show today. And I actually checked my mailbox right before coming here. And
we're going to give one of them away today.
Little barbecue news action with Meathead on the cover. And there's actually some pretty good articles in there about grills. Vic Clevenger and Ray Sheehan have some good stuff in there.
Now, where is Ray this weekend? Down in Maryland? At the BBQ?
Probably, yeah. That's this weekend, yeah. Yeah, and he did what, Monster? Some bash, barbecue bash last weekend. And I want to say he took second place in that. People's Choice, I believe.
Nice,
Congratulations. And he was hanging out with Mo, Big Mo.
Yes, I saw.
So that's cool. And I got to thank Patrick Murdy also from Company 7 Barbecue. This was also in my mailbox today. Buddy of mine went out there for a business trip and went to his restaurant and hooked us both up with some rub. So
nice.
Haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. So today we're talking the Big Pig Jig.
The Big Pig Jig.
I saw that our friend Robbie Royal, had posted that he was entered. He's going to be cooking. Okay. And he put the dates of November 1st and 2nd. I go, perfect. So I reached out to their Facebook page and, we got the ball rolling. What better time to talk about the Big Pig Jig than a couple weeks ahead of time?
100%.
For any of our listeners down south who aren't aware of it and could be in the area.
Head down there.
I'm guaranteeing it'll be a great take for everything.
So that's Friday, Saturday, November 1st and 2nd? I think it's Friday,
I believe
Saturday,
so,
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But we're going to find out because on the line joining us today from Vienna, Georgia, the home of the Big Pig Jig, we have Cindyloo Loo. Cindy, are you there, darling?
Yes, sir. We're here.
How are you today, dear?
Hi, Cindy.
We're doing good. Our hair's on fire because we're trying to get everything done, but we're good. We're good.
Yes, and we'll throw this out real quick. Any of our listeners who are in the Vienna, Georgia area who would like to be certified judges for this current upcoming event, they are looking for judges. And Cindy, how would they go about becoming certified judges for this event?
Well, we have a class on that Friday before the big main event on Saturday, and the class is from 8 until 1, and that gives you a training certification. Then you have to judge in some other events. You have to judge each category. The categories for Memphis Barbecue Network are whole hog, pulled pork, and ribs. Pulled pork, coming from your shoulder portion of the hog. The class will have a cook team coming from Mississippi, actually, that's going to be cooking a whole hog for us. And then he's going to provide his presentation that he gives to the judges in finals. The preliminary judging is done all blind judging. Right now we've got like 75 teams signed up. And that's the preliminary blind judging. But then your finals will be the top 3 in each category, being 9 teams. and 4 judges will come to each cook site that is in the finals for their presentation. And like I say, Hank Vaden from Mississippi is going to be doing the whole hog. Not sure yet who's going to be doing the other part. I know we're going to have some ribs and possibly shoulders, is what I'm hearing. So you may have 2 other cook teams that are going to be doing that. But Hank Vaden with Cotton Patch from Mississippi is going to be doing our whole hog presentation. And from those 9 finalists, that comes your grand champion.
And if I had looked on some information, and is the grand champion of the Big Pig Jig gets the invitation to Memphis in May?
I don't think Memphis in May. I think anybody can sign up now. They used to have it as invitational only.
Okay.
But I believe now pretty much anybody can go. You don't have to be invited anymore. But our class, as I said, is we still are taking people for the class. We have a limit of like 50 people that can be in the class, but they can call our office, 229-268-8275. We'll walk them through the process of signing up. There's an online application that's actually on the website. If you go to the Big Pig, www.bigpigjig.com, scroll down till you see judges information, click there. That will have all the links to the online applications and the PDF ones where you can print them out, fill them out, and mail them in. And we still have a little bit of time to do that mail-in thing. We're not filled up on judges yet. So we definitely want to invite anybody that's interested in doing that to come on and join us.
Now,
the class for us is $65, and I believe that's kind of a bargain compared to some of the other classes that are around.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
No. Now, once you take the class to become a judge for this event, can they only judge MBN events, or can they judge any barbecue competition after taking this class?
This is just a Memphis Barbecue Network certification. It'll be the training, and then once you judge the other categories, then you get a training badge, which is a plastic badge. So then you get the training. You judge it at Memphis Barbecue. Each association, barbecue association, has their own classes and their own status to do in their events. Now, some associations, when they first start, they'll take other certifications and kind of grandfather you in. But for the most part, after a few years, they go with only their trained, because that's what the cook teams want.
Okay.
I mean, they want people who are judging on Memphis Barbecue Network standards.
Gotcha.
You got some in that blind presentation. You have some associations that they allow garnish in the box, and like with Memphis, there is no garnish. So each association has different ways to prepare that box, and that's what the cook teams want. They want somebody who's judging on those Memphis standards.
Okay, but still have to turn in a clean box, correct?
Oh yeah, it's got to be pretty and cleaned up and arranged so that it's looks scrumptious and like you're ready putting in. You're going to have, like with Memphis, you have 6 judges at each table, so you need to have at least 6, and preferably more portions. So that they can each get what they need to do their best analysis and scoring.
Okay. And it used to be just pigs only, and now it's branched out to more proteins.
More protein?
Like ribs, ribs, pulled pork, or Boston butt, shoulder.
Well, yeah, now we have,
Brunswick stews.
No, Memphis has always been any pork. It's been the whole hog, and it used to be the whole shoulder. Now they're allowing for Boston butts, but it's always been a shoulder portion and always been ribs. Now you have some associations that do the chicken and the brisket in part of their main categories, but Memphis is only pork.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now on Saturday night we also have ancillaries, which are just some little extra contests because everybody says, okay, I got the best Brunswick stew you ever ate. No, I think I do. So on Friday night, we have Brunswick stew, barbecue sauce, and a Tyson chicken Q. Those are, like I said, just ancillary events, and they're $40 for the cook teams to join those. And they can even have, you've got two people on the cook team, and they're both arguing about who's got the best chicken. Well, they can both submit a chicken.
That's cool, yeah.
And
that's
entree
awesome.
And let the judges decide who's got the best one.
Oh, that's perfect. Because I'm sure that goes on all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got the one head cook, and then you got
you
all
have
the...
to have a head.
That's kind of how the pig jig started, I understand.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Nice. So the pig jig started back in 1982, I believe.
1982.
And you actually had a question.
What was the question?
I don't know. You asked it to me this morning. About 2015?
Oh, so on the website, it shows, the champions and information on up until, every year up until 2014, and then it skips to 2017, I believe. Was it not?
Well, it's just I have failed on that with getting it all together. I've been doing this part-time with a full-time job with the public, so I just have not gotten all those champions together yet.
Then I didn't even mention anything. And so I have another question, and this probably, groups every event. What do they do with all the leftover product, like whole hogs that are being judged? Some events are, open to the public and, probably a lot of stuff goes. But do you guys donate to, your local charities or fire departments or, authorities?
We do have a public safety dinner that we do, and so we do take what we have, some of that stuff to feed our law enforcement, our public safety, our EMTs. So it's kind of a banquet for them. So we use it for things like that. Now we also have a thing called the Taste of the Jig, and that's where your public is invited to sample the competition meat. And that's through the Taste of the Jig offerings. It's like $5 for a egg tray portion. It's a huge sample of barbecue, and it's from, like I say, our actual cook teams. So that they can actually, competition and restaurant barbecue is not the same thing.
No.
It can be great for the taste, but it's, as far as the texture and stuff of the two different, they're just different. And see, the pig jig actually helps us with funding, like our public safety dinner that we have, our professional women's luncheon that we have, everything that we do for the chamber with our Red Ribbon Week stuff, what we do for the school system in Dooley County, our star student and star teachers. We get together with lots of goodies for them so that they feel appreciated. And that's the main thing for a lot of your agencies, is they need to feel like they're appreciated. So that's kind of what the chamber is for that. They're the ambassador to these people that need to have a good appreciation and slap on the back and say we're thankful for all that you do.
That's awesome.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
And $5 for a ticket for a big plate like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Now, what size is a whole hog? What considers a whole hog, and what's the weight that people are cooking?
By Memphis standards, it has to weigh at least 85 pounds. Some of your cooks, they like to get a bigger hog. You'll have some of me cooking 200-pound hogs, but by Memphis standards, it has to weigh at least the 85 pounds.
Okay, so it can be any range from 80 and above. Oh, that's okay. Wow.
So yeah, there's some good side hogs out there, and we've actually had some cook teams who cook them cook two. We have hogs that are standing up on their feet, riding around on a little metal girdle.
Oh yeah,
being cooked.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yep.
What is that? The trot? Do they call it trotting?
Yeah, the trot. Yeah, the trot.
Trot position.
The trotting pig.
But we've got one that's been cooked in a taxi cab, a converted taxi cab.
Three guys taxis.
Yes, that's the name. Three guys taxis. Their team. Yeah.
Yep. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's funny as hell. Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby.
All right, Cindy, give us 1 minute. We're gonna take a quick break for a commercial, and we'll be right back. Hold on the line there.
Attention cigar smokers, or even friends of a cigar smoker. If you're looking to relax with a nice premium cigar or looking for a great gift for a cigar smoker, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Our friends at twoguyscigars.com have created the Cigar of the Month Club. For just $24.99 per month, you or your friend will receive 4 different premium handmade cigars every month, and shipping and handling is included. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and go to the Cigar of the Month Club. You can stop anytime because there's no contract, but you won't because this is a tremendous deal for our listeners. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and click the Cigar of the Month Club. At the same time, if you want to learn about the cigars you receive each month, you can smoke along with them on their own podcast called The Cigar Authority. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice premium cigar from our friends at twoguyscigars.com.
And we are back. Cindy, you still there, darling?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Does she hear the commercial? Do you hear the commercial?
I did.
Okay.
2 Life Cigars, yeah.
Yep, all right.
I didn't know
just curious.
they could hear that. That's a good question. At least we know for our end.
And that music will never get old.
No, you like that.
Yeah.
You like that music.
Oh.
So, Cindy, we have all learned about the Big Pig Jig through the TV shows, with Myron and Robbie Royal and everybody. Now, what do you point out?
The contest has been named Discovery Channel's top 10 list of world's best barbecue contests.
Oh, there we go. And it seems that it is a little different than most every contest. Now, do some of the teams have actually purchased their site and put up permanent structures?
Oh yeah, you got to explain this because I didn't understand when John was telling me.
Well, the first couple of years of the event were actually held, I believe, at the old tractor supply place. And then the chamber or the city made the chamber made a purchase out towards the interstate right next to the I-75, and it's about 30 acres of land. And the cook teams who were going to be there every year said, okay, well, we want to put something up, so we've got a kitchen that's right here, and all we got to do is come in and supply it. So they built their little, we could call them huts or whatever. But nowadays they're really, souped up. We got some that are actually structured out of some insulated panels, like what freezer storage buildings are made out of. But yeah, they have their little huts and they have a kitchen in there and keep a lot, some of their supplies in there. They don't keep all of it because you have to always worry about people that are unfriendly with being vandalized and stuff, that kind of thing. But they leave stuff out there as far as the structure so that they have some shelter during the rain or whatever the weather may try to do to us. So yeah, it's kind of like a little city out there, I call it a little western town.
Yeah, because some of them are decorated like a house, like a storefront, houses, the white picket fence and all this.
Yeah,
right, little saloons that have the swinging doors, and they have some on-site plumbing. So they've got some restrooms. Some of them actually have some showers. So yeah, it's really, they got their kitchen set up with some cabinets and stuff to put the storage for the weekend. Each site has at least 20 by 20. Some of them have some more, and like I said, that was based on a agreement that they made with the chamber that I'll be here every year, I'm going to cook, and I'm going to pay for so many categories to have this size of a structure. So we call them site improvements.
Okay.
And each space is 20 by 20. That's nice. Instead of
That's good,
10
yeah.
by 10.
That's a
at
good
least
size
20
space.
by 20. Some of them there'll be like 2 sites, so they're 20 by 40. We do have some of them that have 3 sites, so they're 20 by 60, or sometimes they're not exactly in a row. Some of them are shaped like an L or different shapes, so they have different sizes. But everybody gets at least 20 by 20.
Wow. And some of those structures, I mean, even the not the permanent ones, but, people go in there with scaffolding and build just, some people build dance floors on the second floor, and it's a tent. It's insane. They might, when do they get there? Monday? If the contest is Friday to start setting up?
A lot of them are there the weekend before.
Okay.
They're out there now, when it's raining today, but they've been out there for several weeks on the weekends and sometimes during the week, and they're getting in the grass cut and pulling the weeds and dusting off stuff. Some of the structures they actually have the steel and metal I-beams, construction I-beams.
Mm-hmm.
So big wind comes along, they're not going anywhere. We actually have a 4-story structure out there that with the hurricane it fared pretty good.
Wow.
And there are several of those that are built with the I think the construction workers called it ironworks or something. But they're not going anywhere.
Oh, that's interesting. That's funny. So it's set up like a little town, which completely explains when I had done the promotion post for today's episode. I had the Pig Jig logo, and they also had a couple street signs, like on the corner it would be like Pig Jig Boulevard and Boston Butt Way, or so it's actually set up gridded like a small town.
Yeah, we have streets. Greasy Grill Avenue, I think, or something. Yeah, there's streets out there.
Yeah, then Squeal Street. That one I remember. But yeah, that is so funny. So how is the public turnout to this every year?
In a lot of times with your cook teams, it's a thing with your families and people who enjoy that kind of thing with the barbecue. But we also have some arts and crafts. We have some food vendors, and we have some children's activities. But we also have a concert on Friday night and a concert on Saturday night. Right now, on Friday night, we have the Vintage Vixens that will be opening at 8 o'clock for the Swinging Medallions. Then on Saturday night, we have Martin Mathis will be opening at 6. We're going to have our awards presentation. And I'm not sure, maybe Martin might play a little bit before, but John Edenauer Band will be the concert that night on Saturday night. So you have people coming from near and far just for those concerts.
Oh, that's cool. Mm. That's cool. Now, you were saying that there were other things set up, like I had seen, something about a golf tournament before, and is there a lot of like events inside the event for different charities or different groups?
Yes, we have our golf tournament will be the Friday weekend before the Pig Jig, and with that we raise money for our scholarships for our star students, and other like I said, the drug awareness, Red Ribbon Week. So it is a charity function with trying to raise money for those kind of things. We used to have some other events, but you have to have the volunteers that help you with run those, and some of those that they have not with us right now, so we're trying to get up other volunteers to come and take over those kind of things. We have a Miss Pig Jig pageant, and again, some of those that raises money for scholarships, and then also those queens get scholarships.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
That was hosted in August. It was very successful. And those queens will be at the event and be on stage. and meeting the public. They'll be our little ambassadors to the event, welcoming people, with a good country, how do you do, and welcome to Georgia, and welcome to our Big Pig Jig event.
That's awesome.
That's great. So it seems like unlike a lot of the other, big competitions, this is really based on giving back to the community.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Our chamber is very active in things that are friendly to the public, to the children, and to our fur babies. We have an association with our Flint Humane Society for our canines in the area that have been abused or neglected, and finding them homes. So, the chamber is very friendly to those kind of causes.
That's awesome. Now, what's it like watching a bunch of barbecue guys in a golf tournament?
I understand some of those pit masters can actually do pretty good with putting the ball over the grass out there and into a nice relative to make it a whole, well, I don't know what you call it, birdie or an eagle or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, yes, we have been invited.
Mm-hmm.
Open door, whenever we want. So we might have to look into definitely next year.
Is it
making a long weekend?
Is it the same dates every year?
It is the first Friday and Saturday night of November.
Okay.
So yes, we look forward to having y'all join us.
All right, then we'll definitely get that going for next year.
Oh, absolutely. That they'll get a couple kicks out of two Yankee boys
dressed like Southern boys,
trying to pretend we're Southern boys.
Folks come from all over to judge this thing, so you will not be out of pocket at all.
Yeah, when I had spoken with her on Thursday, I said the one event that I would love to do is the one I saw on the show when Myron had to kiss the pig. I would definitely kiss the pig. Now what?
Okay. We'll hook that up then with the Dooley County. Livestock Association. I'm trying to.
Nice.
Dooley County Livestock.
So that was something they.
You just let us know in advance for sure that you're going to be there.
Okay. And so that was something they set up for the Livestock Association.
The Livestock Association has some property right there at the Pig Jig site. So yeah, they have a show that they put on that weekend where the young people are showing their hogs, and yeah, it's awesome. It is. Anything like this, it's about kids, and it's about our fur babies and children, and drug awareness, doing for our future.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, what do you got? You looking at something else?
No.
Yeah, I figured if Myron can kiss the pig, so can I.
You've never kissed a pig? Like a live pig or a dead pig? Live pig.
No, I've been thrown off of a live pig. At my grandmother's house, they used to be the old farm.
Yeah.
So when we were little, they still had some of the horses and the pigs around, and they had this big 300-pounder. And man, you'd get on him and he'd start running, but man, he didn't like it.
Yeah, no shit.
But you say the word shit, he knew exactly where to throw you too.
Oh,
he threw you right in the pile.
Nice.
So yes, but no, I've ridden a pig, but I haven't officially kissed a pig.
Now,
so I think that would be funny.
Now, are the pigs supplied by you guys for this event, or do people bring their own?
They purchase their own.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Cindy, you did fantastic.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, and like I say, I hope I gave the kind of information that people need to know that they need to bring their cell phone to exit 109 on I-75 on November the 1st and 2nd, and they can come a little early and visit the Cotton Museum and any number of places close around. We've got Lake Blackshear close by. They have a wonderful resort, so they can come early before that weekend if they'd like. We've got some bed and breakfast here in town, so
that's
come on
fantastic.
And see us.
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
And it's www.bigpigjig.com.
That's it.
That's it. And you also have the Facebook page, Big Pig Jig.
We do. We got the big Facebook page, and we also have a Facebook group where a lot of folks, they do their question, and we answer a lot of things, and we also do the private messaging there.
Awesome,
Nice.
awesome.
Go check them out.
So, Cindy, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I know you guys are so busy with this, with the Big Pig Jig coming up and all. So, thank you for taking your time. Please reach out and extend a thank you to Brian Jackson for me, for giving me the number to get in touch with you. It was very nice of him to reach out and give me your contact information.
Well, we thank you for inviting us on the show.
It was a pleasure
Thank you.
having you, dear. Thank you so much.
All right. Feel free to call us back.
Oh, we will. And
Thank you.
that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever you find your podcasts. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Catch the videos. All our previous episodes, our whole library of content is there at your fingertips. So hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll have notifications whenever we go live with that. And social media, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Pit Life BBQ. Questions and comments at pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. The show grows every week, every month, and it's all because of you guys getting the word out, sharing it. And, thank you for the questions, comments. We got a few of them coming in.
But let's grow it more.
We're going to hit it up. We got a couple people we're reaching out to, and potential sponsors and everything, and we're going to try to bring this to the next level. So, you got anything else?
Fantastic.
It would be outstanding.
No, I am good. I'm good, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, until next week, folks, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.